Hello Pisces, welcome to your mid-April 2019 love and relationships reading. Thank you for joining me. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Pisces, let's firstly have a look at the mystical Shaman Oracle. You've pulled the card of the Ghost Dance. Now, the Ghost Dance is from the American Plains Indians. It united the spirits of the living with those of the ancestors to bring peace. What they would do is, there's a belief that when the ancestors are honoured, they bring harmony. But if we hold them responsible with what is wrong with us today, they haunt. So it's about being haunted by the past. It's about people returning from the past that haunt us. The energy that I'm feeling around this is about being trapped, perhaps trapped in a vicious cycle of thinking of the past, mourning for the past, or of an opportunity missed. So here it is about being wary of being caught up in a relationship with someone from the past. There's an energy around this of this person or this situation reappearing in your life, but there's nothing to be gained or learned from this anymore. Now it's interesting, because around this, from the Gateway Oracle, you've got the card of opening to love. So for you, it is an energy of being open to love, yes, but the questions that I see with this is finding your true path to love, not something from the past, I feel. There's also an energy here of how can you open yourself up more to love, because there may be something blocking you, especially if it relates to past memories. So we'll see where this goes here for you, Pisces. I've already meditated on your energy, so let's get started. I will cut these cards. I'm using the Druidcraft Tarot for this reading. We'll start with the energy of the person that you are dealing with here, Pisces. What they bring to the table when it comes to you, their flaw as you see it, how they feel about you, how you feel about them, the strengths of your relationship, the weakness, the potential for a healthy relationship, crossed by any roadblock to that, and the outcome. Now, before I get started, don't forget that if you're not dealing with anyone, this may resonate as you, and it could also resonate vice versa as well. It could resonate as a partner, or if you're cross-watching, resonate the opposite way around. Let's take a look. The energy of the person that you are dealing with here, the Nine of Swords in reverse. So they've been going through this dark period in their life. They're still there, but they're starting to come out of it. I feel there's an energy of healing. They're starting to be more accepting of their situation. I feel for a long time they fought against circumstances in their life. But this energy of fighting the universe, fighting karma, fighting what is the truth, has kept them in a state of anxiety, stress and worry. Dark night of the soul energy. And they've been going through it, I feel, for a number of years, but I get that now they're starting to come out of it, not fully out of it there yet. When it comes to what they bring to the table with you, we have the Six of Wands in reverse. So a feeling of not being successful. So I do feel that you at one point wanted a relationship, or you wanted to get to know this person further. It hasn't been successful though. Mainly, I feel, because of what they've been going through. The flaw, as you see it, is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So isn't it interesting that the very flaw of them is them actually starting to feel better. Conditions are improving in their life. So for a while it seems to me like you may have bonded with this person due to a sense of going through some of the same kind of pain. It may have to do with previous relationships. that you've bonded over, previous failed relationships. But I get here that the strength between you two was mostly about offering each other comfort, support. It's like a transitional energy, but I'm not sure that there was actually a relationship here. We'll continue. But I get the sense that this person's life becoming better, this person changing their perspective on their situation, becoming more positive, becoming more appreciative of what they have around them, is actually changing the dynamics between you two. Let's take a look at the strength and how they're viewing you. Well, it's interesting that I said strength, because with the Queen of Swords they're seeing you as someone who is incredibly strong-willed in a very common sense way. The Queen of Swords is someone who just does not put up with any kind of nonsense, any kind of silliness. There's an energy here of someone who knows themselves, knows that they're right, and won't accept less than in their life. So here I feel that they know that you expect a certain type of relationship, or you expect this person to act with integrity. So if there is an energy here of this person, perhaps, I get the energy around them if they feel that they can't live up to your expectations. Let's see how you're viewing them. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so this person is just not giving to you. They may have withdrawn their support. Remember, I was feeling that energy here of you being very much open to a love partnership with this person at one point. At one point they were there. They were offering you their kindness, their generosity, their support, their time. But now I feel that there's a withdrawal of that. The strengths between you two is the Seven of Wands in reverse. So again, I get the sense here of being at a particular stage in your life where you both were feeling a little bit weakened, I would say, by past experience. So caught you off guard, caught you both off guard, caught you in weak moments. But I don't feel it's something you would normally entertain. Let's see the weakness. The Fool. Yeah. It would be... I do feel like this is you, more so an energy of you than the other person, of throwing caution to the wind when it comes to love, being open to something new, the possibility of something new, but looking perhaps in the wrong place is what I'm getting, because it is showing up as a weakness. So here it's about looking before you leap. Normally the Fool is a good energy. It's a trusting in the universe, trusting that things will work out, that blind faith, if you will. But here the blind faith is actually a weakness. So here I feel that it's a warning, a red flag, that there's something that you, maybe some red flags that you missed, because this person seems to have gone now. They've withdrawn their kindness. But you know, the thing is, I feel that you were, when this person was offering you some kindness, I do feel that you had an energy of that you were coming across as slightly detached. Let's see what the potential is here. The Tower in reverse. Yeah. The thing is with this is that I do feel it's mainly to do with the aftermath. Dealing with the aftermath of an ending. So I feel like this has already ended. Whatever this was, a flirtation, a dance, if you will. It's like you were, it wasn't really, it was an element of game playing, yes, but not, you won't do silly games. So I don't feel that that's an energy of silly game playing at all, but there was an element of games here. That dance that is played when you first start to show an interest in someone, that push-pull kind of energy. But this person has, I feel, walked away. There was a moment of realization when you knew that this was not going to work out. And the roadblock here is the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is certainly about freedom from entrapment, a sense here of liberation. So the energy that I'm picking up is it's mainly about you, I feel, Pisces. It's this other person has gone, but I get the energy here that you are still thinking about how this person just kind of left you. There's a feeling here of some negative thoughts going around in your mind. You know, the thing with ghost dance that I picked up earlier was that it was about being trapped in a vicious cycle of nostalgia, mourning an ending, a missed opportunity. So that's the problem, I feel, that you're dealing with the aftermath of this, something that you thought was going to go one way but turned out not to be what you thought it was. So dealing with the aftermath, but still very much thinking about this. You haven't let it go, you haven't released it yet. And there may be a lot of self-criticism and judgment of yourself. Also judgment of this other person as well, that is keeping you from moving on. Now the outcome for this is the Star in reverse. So there is an energy of pessimism and a lack of hope when it comes to future love. So I feel like this is a blockage. We're talking about a blockage. There is love out there for you, but it's not with this individual. This is a past person, but because there hasn't been a release of this, new love cannot get through to you here, Pisces, and I feel that very strongly. There is an energy around this of you believing that you can't do better or that something better won't happen in your life. So we're talking about a blockage, we're talking about an obstacle. There is very much an energy here of you remaining in the negative thoughts about how someone was in your life showing you kindness for a while and then withdrew that kindness. Because there was something happening in their life, I feel, that got better. So their dark night of the soul here, their energy is becoming more optimistic. But unfortunately, Pisces, I have it as you, but it could be the opposite way around here, where they have left you feeling rather pessimistic about the future. So what I want to do here before we go to part two will be available on my Vimeo channel, and the link will be below in the descriptions box. So if this is resonating, please join me there. But before I get there, I want to draw out some clarifiers to give you a sneak peek at what we're going to be talking about in part two here, Pisces. I'll be using the Mystical Dreamer Tarot to clarify. So let's take a look. We'll clarify this reading for Pisces. Yeah, I still feel that you're very much still in that feeling of sadness. Let's see. Unfortunately, something that was supposed to make you feel better here, I feel, has had the opposite effect. Let's take a look at their energy, what they bring to the table when it comes to you, their flaw, how they feel about you, how you feel about them, the strengths of your relationship, the weakness, the potential crossed by any roadblock to a healthy relationship, and the outcome. So let's take a sneak peek here at what we'll be talking about in part 2. The Page of Pentacles as their energy. Yeah, they're working on something new. They seem to be becoming more grounded. When it comes to what they bring to the table with you, we have the King of Wands. So that's an interesting energy. This may be someone that you're dealing with. There could be a fire sign in the midst here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. In the floor here, we have the Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so they have been going through a difficult time where they have felt like things have not been working out for them. When it comes to how they're viewing you, we have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, we'll also have a look and see how you're viewing them. Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, yep. So it is about a disconnect, a breakup. Let's have a look at the strengths. The Fool in the upright. Okay. And it's interesting that we have that as the strength because we also have it as the weakness. So someone here wanted to take that risk. The other one, though, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I do feel that this is a missed opportunity. That's how you're viewing it. Let's take a look at the potential. We have the Strength card, and the roadblock here is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, not a lot of follow through around this individual, and the outcome, the Knight of Cups. Okay, so when it comes to love here, it's a difficult one for you. It's about moving on from the past completely. I kind of want to sage you, you know. It's kind of an energy here of completely getting this person out, to cleanse, to purify, so that you can let someone new in here. But we'll see where this goes in part 2. I hope that you join me there. I'll be pulling out even more clarifiers than this, so we'll go in depth, about another 30 to 40 minute reading. So if I don't see you there, Pisces, then I wish you the best. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Bye for now, Pisces.